Oh, I didn't expect the film was so good.
Which film? The one we watched in the class?
Yes, the title is Life is Beautiful. It's the one of Italian film.
Oh yeah, that one. Oh, it's got mentioning how the father kept his son away from pain and trauma, even if it cost him his life.
Yeah, it is. Watching it really makes me feel sad.
Well, now I feel really bad for missing the class. What was the film about?
Oh yeah, it's about the Holocaust during the Second World War. The main character is Guido Orefice, and his son is put into concentration camp.
Sounds harrowing. What happens next?
Yeah, it's very heartbreaking. Throughout the film, Guido tried to protect his child Joshua, not only physically but also mentally. He kept his son's innocence until the end, until the Americans liberated the camp, even if even if that costed him his life.
Oh no, is it a bad ending?
No, it's like more too bittersweet, but watching is really like hurt you mentally. But I think like in the end of the movie, it's somewhat like hopeful. But I don't want to spoil the review by the way.
Oh no, that's fine for me.
Okay.
But don't you think the film point is related to cultural study class?
Oh yeah, it's a history film, right? It must have something to do with engaging with memory.
Yeah, exactly. It's obvious that Joshua's recollection of the concentration camp will be different from that of the other inmates, since Guido, his father, kept the horrible things the German guards away from him.
Yes, therefore, his memory is relating to a concentration camp and it will be like a physical building or just any shape of memorable. And it will be something particularly like underwhelming holiday where he have to collect a points to win.
Instead of the gruesome truth that the other prisoners and his dad has to face.
That's right. It's the proof that individual memories can be influenced by social group. Guido, Joshua, and his wife are the part of that social group, which is their our family.
And because of that, Guido is able to influence Joshua's memory, removing or at least reducing his knowledge of the horrible things that the Germans did in the concentration camp.
Wow, I think you didn't watch the film, but how did you know the whole film so well?
Not really, I just collected the points. Don't you think we can correlate it to another material that we studied though?
I do see something about Marxism in that though.
Oh, can you explain it?
Hi guys, what are you talking about? It's so serious. I know, right? Just spill it to us.
If you're looking for a gossip, this is not the place.
Yeah, we're talking about the film Life is Beautiful. It has a correlation with Marx.
Wait, I know that's why. I'm also interested about this film because the film is truly a reflection about social inequality and oppressed Jews in the atmosphere of World War II.
That's right. I also remember the scene where Joshua asked his father Guido about why can't Jews enter certain places, like it represents the deprivation of their basic rights, and the film also shows that Jews are discriminated against and considered.
Wow, you guys are such experts.
Do you remember we as a literature student supposed to think critically, not just think about your fictional character like your Nanami?
Oh, fine, I lose. Irmah and Ajeng, please continue.
Maybe I'll continue with a few questions. Do you know what others point that reflect Marxist theory in the film?
I think. Sorry, I haven't found the connection yet. Can you explain it?
Oh, I know about it.
Wait, since I'm in a good mood, I will answer that. So, in the film, there are several aspects that really depict Marxism. Firstly, the class inequality from some of the characters, such as Guido, who is a servant, while his wife, Dora, comes from the upper class family. Then, in the concentration camps, the Nazis symbolize the bourgeoisie because they dominate and have power.
Right. And the Jews symbolizes the oppressed proletariat that were forced to deal with heavy labor as if they were a means production that was not considered human.
Awesome, very insightful information.
Oh, I would like to add that the social and historical aspect of the film reflects Marxism, with its setting in Italy and the time of World War II. Fascism and anti-Semitism were rampant. It reflects an authoritarian political system that sustains social inequality and racial oppression.
Oh, I know. It's like the Jews is systemically persecuted by the racial laws.
It looks terrible, guys, but lucky us we didn't experience bad guess. I think could this movie relate to other literary theories? What do you guys think?
I can relate it to psychoanalysis.
Oh, I see the common thread. It can be seen from the trauma that the Jews experienced in the concentration camp, right?
Exactly. But I want to discuss the perspective of Guido as Joshua's father.
What is it? I'm so curious.
Do you not think that Guido is like a textbook example of Freud's defense mechanisms? He used humor and imagination to shield his child from the Holocaust.
Oh yeah, totally. I felt touched when he turned the concentration camp into game for his son. Like it's repressing his fear to protect Joshua.
Right, Guido channel all his energy into creating a fantasy world instead of despairing. He changed his trauma into something positive for his son.
But I think it could shake Joshua's psychology if he learned the truth.
Maybe, but we have to consider the condition at the time. Guido's creativity is give his son a chance to survive without losing any hope.
That's right. And psychoanalysis also talks about the unconscious mind, right? Do you think that what Guido's actions reveals something deeper about himself?
Yes, I think so. Guido's optimism seemed like a way to cope his helplessness. So he created a mental world where he was in control.
And don't forget about the effects he did on Joshua too. In his theories, Freud explains that the childhood experiences shapes a person, right? So I think Joshua will grow to be a hopeful and powerful person because of his father's help.
Oh, but there's also Guido's relationship with his wife Dora. His love for her fuels his determination. It's like his ego and super ego are working together.
Wow, Ajeng getting deep, but guys, seriously, I think because his love story with Dora that makes him sacrifice even more powerful. Because this is not just about surviving; it's about protecting what the matter most.
Exactly. The story of Guido is the story of the human triumph. Even in the darkest time, he always finds a way to give hope to his family.
So, in terms of psychoanalysis, Guido's action is a combination of a defense mechanism and his deeper subconscious desire to protect his family, right?
Yes, that's right. From the film, we can learn that how the trauma can be turned into something meaningful, even it's heartbreaking.
By the way, guys, maybe we should to close the discussion because do you remember what time is it?
Oh yeah, it's time for the deadly class. Udah.
Guys, say hi.
Nah, kalian
Parah
penasaran
yang
nggak
lucu
kita
apa?
di mana sekarang ini? Lihatin Bang Wim.
Kita di mana? Baru selamat nih.
Abang,
Ya,